There are reports this morning the Commonwealth Games will revert back to their old name, the British Empire Games. The surprise move comes as the Gold Coast prepares to mark 4 years until the Games begin.
It's also in honour of the royal couple's visit to Australia in 2 weeks' time. The name change follows the Prime Minister's decision to reinstall knights and dames as titles. According to a 7 News Reach Tell poll, most people give that decision the royal thumbs down. So, how will this go down? We are joined by former Olympic swimming coach Laurie Lawrence from Perth, Gold Coast Bulletin editor Kath Webber's on the GC, and our royal correspondent Rob Jobson's in Sydney. Good morning to you all. Laurie.
Morning.
Laurie, we'll start with you first here. How do you feel about going back to the original name?
Leave me out of this. This is absolute... I'm amazed. It's off the back of Tony Abbott's bringing back knights and dames and that sort of stuff. I don't know where it's come from. I don't know who's put it up. I don't know if Sir Campbell Newman wants something or it's Dame Joan Stuckey. This is just, for me, we're going to be the laughing stock of the Commonwealth, bringing this back. It'll be imperial measurements next. I don't know why they could do this.
Yeah, bring back...
No, honestly, Koshi, well, what are your thoughts?
Bring back...
It's absolutely stupidity.
Yeah, feet and inches will be on the way back soon. Laurie, I'm with you. Kath, where do you stand on this? You're in the heart of the GC. Can you see any benefits?
Oh, absolutely. It'll put the Gold Coast on the map. It already has. The world will be talking about this. I mean, lighten up a little bit. It wasn't that long ago. Our former mayor, Ron Clark, has 2 British Empire medals to his name, 62 and 66 for the 3-mile run. So it wasn't that long ago. I mean, whether it's Commonwealth Games, Empire Games, we'd probably draw the line at Hunger Games, but the Gold Coast is absolutely famous for fun. It means the Royals will come to the Gold Coast. Would you prefer to go to the muddy banks of the Brisbane River and Amberley Air Base, or come to the Gold Coast where we can show George, Henry the polar bear? They're nearly the same age. Henry's nearly 1, George is nearly turning 1. In 4 years' time, from this Friday, the Gold Coast has the opening ceremony. George, come on.
That's crazy.
Oh,
come on.
Oh,
the
Laurie,
only
if you were George...
we could teach George to swim. That's the only benefit.
Well, Laurie, maybe you could meet them in on the
You can't be serious about this. No,
absolutely.
Honestly, give it a break.
Well, listen...
Oh, no, the Empire Strikes Back, Laurie.
Yeah,
the Empire Strikes Back, Laurie. Don't be a stick in the mud.
OK, well, speaking of Prince George, let's bring in Rob Jobson here. Rob, what's the reaction to this in the UK? Could this bring Kate, William and baby George to the Gold Coast this trip?
Well, Sam, I don't know what everyone's getting so excited about. Look, Laurie's getting off his tree there, but the reality is, the fact is that William and Kate could go up to Amberley. You know, they're going to the Amberley base, but they could then go to the Gold Coast. It's going to be great for Australia, you know, and maybe they're bringing, you know, some changes in the games too. You know, bring some of the old games back. Maybe bring in polo or croquet. Get rid of some of the swimming so Australia don't win all the medals.
You're kidding.
You know, I think it's probably a good idea.
Well, why don't we bring Dawny Fraser back, mate? Why don't we bring Dawny Fraser back to race?
We'll bring her up to the Gold Coast. We'll do it.
If it's good for the Gold Coast, it's good for me, Laurie.
On this. We should get a poll happening on this one.
All right, Laurie, we will put it out there.
An online poll going. No, Koshi, honestly, these two, get the clowns off, mate.
All right, tell us what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Go to Twitter, Facebook, email into the soapbox.
Yeah.
The return of the British Empire Games in the Gold Coast
Sir David.
for 2018.
I don't know. Sir David, Lady Samantha, it's got quite a nice ring to it,
does
doesn't
have
it?
quite a nice sort of a Downton Abbey type ring to it.
Absolutely. Thank you, all of you. We'll let them go because they're all arguing amongst themselves.
Now, earlier on Sunrise, we were talking about radical plans to change the name of the Commonwealth Games to the British Empire Games. That was its original title back when the Games were first introduced in 1930.
Now, we've had some feedback on Twitter and Facebook. Arabella tweeted, "That is a new level of stupidity. Why don't we build a Colosseum too and bring back gladiators? The Empire ended long ago." But Libby thought she knew what was going on. She posted, "Hope it's an April Fool's Day joke." But after the Sirs and Dames fiasco, I'm not sure.
Well, Libby, it was. Our guests in that segment were all in on the joke. Laurie Lawrence and Kath Webber and Rob Jobson. We thought it was a bit of old-fashioned fun for April Fool's Day. And we've got to thank Kath and the Gold Coast Bulletin for coming up with the British Empire Games logo, which on closer examination includes the words April Fools in the jewels on the crown. We rang Kath yesterday and said, what do you reckon? Do you want to bash up a story about this for to be in on the joke for the Gold Coast Bulletin, which they did? So
she's
thank
a
you for
good
that.
sport, yes.
Yeah, she's
All
a
a
great
bit
sport.
of fun. We hope you enjoy.